Let's watch some YouTubers get arrested.
For all you parents who are deeply offended by the fact of Rocco being in the back of the truck, I'm sorry.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 times YouTubers got arrested.
I'll miss you, Alexia. I know you're in a better place right now.
For this list, we'll be looking at online creators that have been detained or charged with Number 20, Ross Creations, leapfrogging. In 2013, YouTuber Ross Creations landed in hot water after he performed what he thought was an innocent prank.
Is it not?
He essentially flipped over a couple of police officers sitting on a picnic table, which led them to warning him that they wouldn't hesitate to arrest him if he did it again.
Why? He's not doing
Things only
anything.
got worse when the officers noticed Charles Ross was filming, after which they attempted to
And?
delete Ross's video, ending in a physical brawl between them and the YouTuber. Once the dust settled, the prankster had been arrested and charged with a misdemeanor for negligence. However, despite the response from the cops, many viewers were on Ross's side, saying that the stunt may have been annoying, but not deserving of being arrested. The charge was ultimately dismissed.
And they dropped the charges because it was my first offense for anything.
Number 19.
As they should.
Hayes Greer, alleged assault and robbery. Former Vine star Hayes Greer, who was once known for being the youngest male contestant on Dancing with the Stars, harmed his reputation after being arrested in 2021. According to the allegations, Greer had seriously injured someone and had apparently stolen their expensive phone. There were even allegations that the assault caused the victim to develop brain damage.
Hayes Greer faces 3 felony charges, including assault causing serious bodily harm.
However, despite the injuries, a judge couldn't discern who was at fault for the fight due to both people being intoxicated. Additionally, the robbery charges were dropped after it was revealed the phone was returned. While he may not have seen legal repercussions, there was certainly damage to his career. He didn't post on YouTube again for over a year after the event, took a hit to his popularity, and as of May 2023, he hasn't posted an update in that same year.
Big closeouts, boys. Till next time.
Number 18, Jack Galinsky, shoplifting.
I don't know any of these YouTubers.
Even accidents don't exempt people from consequences. Jack Galinsky of Jack and Jack learns that firsthand after being accused of theft in 2016. The YouTuber turned Viner had claims that he didn't realize he had walked out without paying.
You're gonna cop a charge, bro.
While he tried paying for it after realizing his mistake, the staff still called security to investigate. Galinsky's collaborator, Jack Johnson, captured the whole event via Snapchat.
He's still wearing the hoodie.
This is really happening.
The recordings also showcased how both creators found the situation funny at first, until they realized that the perpetrator would actually be facing consequences. Galinsky also controversially offered to pay more than the article of clothing was worth.
Dude offered to pay you triple. Just let him go.
He was arrested and released on bail, although later he had to attend a court date for the crime.
Just pay Galinsky's bail. Should be like 10 minutes till he's out.
Number 17, Stokes twins, fake bank robbery. YouTubers Alan and Alex Stokes
Okay, that's just dumb.
decided
If you're
to commit a
gonna
prank where they would pretend
to
a
rob
bank.
something,
The
just
stunt on this level is
do it. You're gonna
already
get arrested
risky enough.
anyways.
The twins took it to a whole new level when they roped in an innocent Uber driver who had guns drawn on him by officers
Not the
that
Uber
believed
driver.
he was helping them with their alleged crime. The craziest part is they played this prank twice on the same day after already having been detained and released by officers from another jurisdiction. They were arrested the second time and were charged with reporting false emergencies and false imprisonment.
And they are each charged with 1 felony count of false imprisonment.
However, they were able to escape jail time and were instead sentenced to over 100
But
hours
that's
of
just dumb. Why
community
would you
service
fake
and
something like that?
restitution payment.
I just didn't expect
this actually happened.
Number 16, Mona Lisa Perez, encyclopedic stunt.
Let's go ahead and show them what we have in store for our first video.
In 2017, YouTuber Mona Lisa Perez and her boyfriend decided to film a video where they tested if a bullet could pierce through an encyclopedia. While Perez hadn't wanted to go through with the stunt, her boyfriend insisted that she go through with it.
Babe, I'm not doing this. I can't.
Unfortunately, she listened, which
How do you even
ultimately
think
led
of
to
this
his
stuff?
unfortunate death. The worst part is that the couple had children that were also impacted by this event. Despite the death being accidental, she was still charged with manslaughter and sentenced to about 6 months in jail.
I may fail, but if I fail, I want to die trying.
Number 15, Andre Push, alleged whistleblower. Andre Push was mostly known for his videos where he would explore abandoned properties. His type of content was already risky enough, as accessing classified deserted buildings can be considered trespassing. No one could have anticipated what would actually get the popular influencer in trouble. Essentially, between 2018 and 2020, Push discovered plans for facilities that were supposedly being built in Moscow. After finding these plans, he then shared them with various people in Ukraine. Once Push was found out, he was swiftly arrested. The creator was found guilty of spreading state secrets and subsequently sentenced to 5 years in prison. His friend and fellow star Daniel Silva to drive him home. However, Silva was intoxicated
I want to see what
and lost control
number
of the car,
1
hitting
is,
several
though.
things. Both notifications. Number 1. Rocco Piazza Vlogs, Child Endangerment.
This is probably the first time we've done something this illegal.
Holly Piazza and Brian Chase were the adults behind the camera of the many adventures of 9-year-old Rocco Piazza. During one of their videos, he and his nanny were buried neck deep in water and Orbeez in the back of a pickup truck. The problem came when his mother drove them out onto the main road. Cars sped by as the pair bobbled around in the back.
I feel like it was awesome, and people love it, and then people hate it, but
Oh yeah, he's a child.
it's just really
There's
cool
no
for
any
us.
better.
This video, along with another where Holly dumped all the plastic balls on a public road, caught the attention of local law enforcement. The couple was arrested for misdemeanor child endangerment and charged the cost of the subsequent cleanup.
It's time for people
Alright, so I'm seeing that most of the YouTubers are just dumb.